This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint,
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center,
Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Number 30, Michael Lawson. Number 15, Max Antonio. Number 33, Ken Bourdais. And number 25, Michael Swift. And now for the Calvary Pikes, number 0, Christian White. Number 1, Rashad Ortiz.
think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
All right, thank you for joining us here. There's a big crowd. A lot of Alchesay Falcons have made the trip down, and they just saw an incredibly questionable call that went against Kieran Duncan, as it looked like he had established position, and running into him, Cameron Pippin was able to get some home cooking as he's at the free throw line now, giving his team an 8-7 lead and makes it now 9-7. The Titans able to take advantage, is now trying to establish the pressure in the backcourt. It's thrown over the top. Dasila able to get this one into the painted area where there is a block shot off of Yazzie. It goes out of bounds and will stay with PALO VERDE, but going through some contact after the questionable call on the other end. It's a little easy to understand why there's some frustrated Falcons on the other sideline now, as there's 20 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Pippin trying to play for the last shot. He just draw the blocking foul on Duncan, as he's outside between the rings, picked up by James, comes off to the near side where Ortiz is going to elevate a three-pointer that's not good. Offensive rebounds kicked back outside. Pippin will put up a three. That's not good. 1 second left as it's had by the Falcons, but that's how the first quarter is going to end. It was 5-0 PALO VERDE at one point, but the Falcons fought it back to a tie game, and watched as some frustrating free throws went up and good to give the Titans a 9-7 lead after one period of play. It's Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Shola Ford. Shola Ford has the best deals. Not only does Shola Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Shola Ford sells the best at the best price. Shola Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholaFord.com.
Ready to tip off the second quarter. When it's time to tip off your college education, do so at Northland Pioneer College. Pay the lowest tuition in the state. They now have bachelor's degree programs in education and business. Alchesay is trailing 9-7. If you're looking for a big development and potentially we could call a key to the game, Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week. Call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. Keeping Duncan on the floor is going to be of the utmost importance, as he's right now got the ball on the near side. Very crafty on the interior as they're going side to side against the zone. Send it back over to Duncan. Fake a pass to the corner. Instead go back up top, Texas James. Now Duncan has it inside the arc. He's going to put it up off the back rim. Too strong. Rebounds pulled down by Daniel Ortiz. Here come the Titans, already with a 9-7 lead. Lost a 5-0 advantage, and they fire a pass to the far sideline. Dribble into traffic. White nearly loses the handle. He's able to keep that one. Falcons thought he was traveling. They've got a lot of frustrated instances. Is now underneath the basket and all the way to the rim. Can't get that one to fall with the right hand on the left. Already up front with a 4-point advantage. Here come the Titans with a big jump stop. Pippin again thought that he was traveling on the inside. Instead, it's going to be a reverse opportunity that couldn't be converted by White. Offensive rebound's going to go back out. Ball fake, now put it on the deck. Ortiz is going to try it from a long two. It's not good, but another offensive rebound. Back out toward the midcourt stripe. As they're toward the baseline's left side. Nearly another offensive rebound, but this time able to get a handle on that one. 4 looks at the basket that time allowed by the Falcons, but they got it still down just 4. To the foul line, then back out, ball fake. Antonio is trying to get a mid-range jumper up. Instead, loses that one. Now it's going to roll back out to Antonio as he puts up an open 3 that's not good. Rebounds pulled down by the Titans. Inside, then back out goes Pippin to the corner. 3 is on the way. It's good. Comfort Fit Dentures 3 goes down. I think that was Ortiz that was able to knock it down as Palo Verde extends its lead out 14-7 with 6 minutes to go. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Let's go ahead and add another Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week. Call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. Got to complete these defensive possessions to the Falcons, allowing an awful lot of offensive rebounds. Not necessarily getting burned by second chance points, but you don't want to have the volume start working against you as they're mopping up the floor in front of the Palo Verde bench. Looks like they got it handled. As here come the Falcons, down 7, have allowed a 7-0 run since they tied it at 7 after falling down 5-0. Now try to force a pass into the interior of the zone, but it's knocked away already up front. Right side, Ortiz goes on the attack into the paint, nearly loses it. Kick it back out, 3 is up and on the way. Back iron, no good. Nice box out momentarily, nearly lost the rebound, but eventually completing that one is Gaudet. Here come the Falcons now already inside, going into all sorts of contact. No good on the first effort. Second effort's too strong off the heel. 2 looks at the rim there for Yazzie. Couldn't convert. Now back on the defensive end go the Falcons, down 14-7, 5:24 to go. Skip it to the near side. Blackburn traveled. That time they got it. Turn it over. Alchesay looking for its first point here in the second quarter. 5:19 to go as toward the arc. Yazzie goes back between the rings and gets it right back. Spins through 2 defenders, go off to the right angle, step to the left. 3 is up and on the way. Too strong. Rebound is pulled down, and now leaking out early was Blackburn as he goes to the rim to score it, and it's now a 9-point game. Alchesay is getting pretty clean looks, just having a hard time converting. As Dosala get the ball back as he approaches the 3-point line. Steps inside the arc, nothing there. As a foul is called on a reach. Whistled against Blackburn. Just had that last run out. 16-7, his team's leading. As there's 4:46 to go in the half, Falcons right now trying to get a bucket and then find a stop. Dosala to mid-court stripe, starts moving to the left. Again, get it to the interior. Held up, spinning around and spinning. Antonio puts up a mid-range jumper that's not good. Right now the Falcons having a hard time shooting over this zone and having a harder time finding stuff on the interior. It's so crowded. It's triggering the offense again. Pippen calls for a screener to come out with Ortiz. Instead, going to give away and then cut to the near side, get back outside the arc. Now circle back toward the elbow. Fire a pass as everybody caught spectating for Alchesay, and now they're down double digits. 18-7 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Have not yet scored here in the second quarter. Thought about a 3-pointer there. Yazzie instead going to dribble out and give way. Dosala nearly loses the handle on the far sideline. Able to get that one back over to Antonio as he's on the attack to the baseline. Back outside. Open 3 is on the way from Micah Yazzie. It's not good. Offensive rebound. Goes back up off the square. Too strong. That was out of Antonio's hands. Again, clean looks for the Falcons as that's nearly over and back. Probably should have been. Now back outside where a 3 is on the way. Too strong over the rim, and it's out of bounds. Guess that the ball perhaps never got over the time stripe. So 3:35 to go, and back come the Falcons here in the second quarter, still looking for their first point in the second. Down 11, loses this one at the top of the zone. Back over to the left, bump, hand it off, and go off to the far side. Dosala splits the top of the zone, gets to the foul line, to the corner. Open 3 is up on the way, but short. Rebound pulled down. Antonio goes up from 10 out. Too strong. Rebound pulled down again by the Falcons. This one's up too short. Rebounds fought for and eventually claimed by Ortiz. Near side, then to the top of the key, inside the arc. Pippen has to go back to the left, and another traveling violation will be listed on Palo Verde. couple of new Falcons checking in for Alchesay, make it 3. As Texas James, Brett Kosey, and Micah Truax coming in. Still looking for their first point. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Had it tied at 7 after falling down 5-0. To the left angle. Kosey to the center circle and then back outside. Extending this pressure all the way out and then losing the handle on the outside. Goudet gets it back. Dossala now inside the foul line. Puts it off the back rim. It's not good. Rebounds tipped. Controlled by James. Loses one back out, but it's controlled instead momentarily by Goudet. Go to the right side. James to the elbow. Then on the attack all the way to the rim. Truax puts it up and in as he's fouled. So the Falcons desperately needed a bucket. Able to get the lead back into single digits as that foul is called on Ortiz. It's his first. Truax trying to complete the three-point play and puts it up too firmly, but he's got the rebound at the left of the hole and scores it. 4-point possession for Alchesay. Huge crowd over there up on their feet as they're trailing now 7 with 2:20 to go. Pippen met at the three-point line. Texas James forced him to the left. A nice cut, though, through the back door and a finish for Ortiz. Lead back out to 9. Falcons beat the pressure down. Zone sets up. Come to the left side. Dossala fire a pass that was mishandled and then stolen away. Pippen completes the steal. He's trying to get ahead of steam going as he comes to the front court's right side. Hesitate at the angle and then get to the block off the glass and score that one. So the 4 points pulled right back off the board. The Titans with the response. Minute and 45 seconds left and now doubling up the Falcons 22-11. James to the near side. Goudet. James back over to Goudet, but deflected to Dossala as he is now pushed. Just the third team foul. So put 35 back on the clock. Alchesay going underneath the basket. And then have to go between the circles as Dossala nearly lost that one. James is able to get the loose ball, put up the teardrop too strong, gets his own miss. Fall away jumper is up and good. Minute and 23 seconds left and the ball rolls free. A little miscommunication there from the Titans. Falcons get it right back. They had a 4-point possession not long ago. And then quickly gave 4 points right back. So back underneath the bucket as this is inbounded and then falling down. James. I think it was deflected off of James and it will be PALO VERDE basketball. Yes. Minute and 22 seconds left and a huge defensive possession after forcing the turnover but giving it right back. Alchesay has twice been down 11 here in the second quarter. Pippen triggering the offense, going to the far side. Mid-post outside the left block, controlled by Groves. Go back outside, 3 is on the way. Too strong back rim, rebounds pulled down by James. Here comes Alchesay, 62 seconds to go in the half, trailing 9. Serpentine in, then back out, step back three-pointer is too short. Rebound pulled down by Ortiz and the Titans. Pippen gets it in the backcourt, cuts to the left, gets to the foul line, nearly loses the dribble, but kick it back out. Ortiz with a 3 up and down, a comfort fifth Dentures 3. His second in the quarter. PALO VERDE with its largest lead, 25-13, 39 seconds to go. Alchesay needed more than 5 minutes to get its first point here in the second quarter. Looked like a little run was starting, but the Titans have had the answers as there's 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks right now. Weaving around near the midcourt line. Back over to the right angle. James will try to answer with a three-pointer, but it rolls off the rim and then out of bounds, and it'll stick with Alchesay. Shot clock's off with 16 seconds to play. 25-13 as it's inbounded to the far side. Now trying to play for the final shot. Or are they? James gets it inside. Goudet has his shot rejected and then rebounded. Leaking out again, going into the front court. Blackburn traveled. So there'll be 3.3 seconds left, but an excellent play underneath the basket. I think that was Aaron Powers who had that block, is now putting up a half-court shot that's off the back rim, but hold on a minute. An intentional foul is going to be called on PALO VERDE. So they're going to have to put some time back on the clock. Falcons are going to get free throws and then the basketball with something in the neighborhood of 1 second to go. Intentional foul is called on Julian Blackburn. It's a 3-shot foul. Texas James has the first one roll in. They haven't put any time back on yet. They don't have the luxury of a replay monitor. As James converts the second, gets it back to a 10-point game. And he hits all three. They have not put any time back on. PALO VERDE is trying to get to the locker room. Falcons, I think, are asking how can that be an intentional foul without a free play at the least, but it doesn't look like it's happening. That'll set us to halftime. The Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show coming up after this as the Falcons trail now, I believe, 25-16.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
We have President's Day pricing all month long here at Horn Auto Center. And great deals like this Chevy Silverado with up to $10,850 off and 2.4% APR. Or this Chevy Colorado. All 2024 Colorados have up to $5,100 off and 1.9% APR on approved credit. So come on down to Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports. This is iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino, as Texas James coolly knocked down 3 free throws after an intentional foul was called as he attempted a shot in the back court that wound up going off the back rim. It was a lot closer than one might have thought in that regard, but without anybody else on the floor, he's able to knock down all 3 free throws to bring the deficit back into single digits as it started off a 5-0 Palo Verde advantage. Alchesay fought it back 7-7, but then over the course of the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second, in fact, it took the Falcons 5 minutes to get their first points in the second quarter, but still relatively in this as they have a 25-16 lead, been able to get good shots, especially from the outside. Have only had one Comfort Fit Dentures 3 go down thus far. Palo Verde, alternatively, has been able to really attack the offensive glass. That's the biggest thing that Alchesay needs to try to correct, as we again will emphasize that as an Ace Hardware key to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replace any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overgarden, Sholo. The Falcons have been able to force misses early on defensive sequences, just haven't been able to complete them. Got to make sure they're getting the rebounds to prevent the Titans from getting these extra looks, but otherwise been able to frustrate, force turnovers, particularly of the traveling variety. Just need to start taking advantage, as it's only a 9-point game after the intentional foul finished the first half. 25-16 at halftime. Palo Verde leading Alchesay, as this continues to be the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. More to come after this. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Love sports? Love being part of the action? Imagine having the best seat in the house, calling the plays, and connecting with fans. As a play-by-play announcer, you'll be the voice that brings the excitement to life. You'll network with athletes and coaches, sharpen your skills, and even travel to exciting venues. It's your chance to turn your passion for sports into a thrilling career. Ready to make it happen? Text the word sports to 928-434-0101 to apply now. Don't just watch the game, be the voice of it. Your dream job is calling.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. As one other score I can give you, Holbrook at Coolidge has just started the third quarter and is trailing 25-18. If anybody's got a snowflake score, drop that in the chat if you don't mind, and our awesome director Mel West will let me know. But right now, 25-16. The Falcons trailing, has been able to get 5 points from Texas James and 4 from Truax in the second quarter, but had a hard time finding points. Alternatively, got Rashad Ortiz knocked down 2 Comfort Fit Dentures 3-pointers to really pace Palo Verde in the second quarter and get them that 25-16 lead, while Palo Verde's defense was really the story of the second quarter. They are leading 25-16 as a result. This has been the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store halftime show. Again, the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear is at the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store north of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. Second half is after this. It is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Palo Verde starting the third quarter with the basketball. When it's time to start your college education, do so at Northland Pioneer College. It's your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state, and it offers bachelor's degree programs in education and business. As there a tie-up is going to give it right back to the Falcons. Didn't see who was able to wrap up Groves, but he was trying to elevate for a shot in the post. And one of the Falcons was able to put 2 paws on it, so now nearly with a 3-point shot available in the corner, instead trying to work it around the corner. As they're forced back from the 3-point line and nearly stolen away, but now getting it right back on the right side. Dossala steps to the right, nothing available, go back to the left. 3-pointer available for Truax. Instead he puts it on the deck, gets it in the interior, flips it up to score. That was not, yes, that was Truax. Being told Sabino leads Snowflake 38-32 as the Falcons have made it a 7-point game. Skip it to the right and then go into the interior. Spinning around the block. Powers loses the basketball, and again a tie-up forced by the Falcons. This time the arrow will keep it with the Titans. (25-18). It was a 12-point game in the final moments of the first half, but the Falcons with a huge crowd over here, huge traveling crowd for the Falcons, is off the inbound. White open, but instead puts it on the deck. They put 35 seconds back on the shot clock after the jump ball, and I don't think that's right. Now they want 8 seconds, and Palo Verde's going to have to inbound it again. White was wide open on the last inbound, but they're going to force him off to the sideline. They had him open from the baseline. So side out off the right. Ball's inbounded to Ortiz. He's picked up at the center circle. 5 seconds to shoot. Puts it down. Spins into traffic. Gets into the interior where a foul is called. Oh boy, Duncan didn't have to reach. He didn't have to reach. He was there defensively. He didn't like the call, but he got him across the arms. And it's just one of those where he did not have to. So 35 seconds back on the clock correctly this time. Titans a minute and a half in, looking for their first points as it's inbound to the near side. Ortiz elevates a 3-point shot that's up and down. A Comfort Fit Dentures 3 makes it a 10-point game. To the top of the key and inside out. Dossala wants to answer. High arcing shot short. Rebounds tipped and out of bounds. We'll go back to Palo Verde. So a huge 3 knocked down there by Rashad Ortiz. He's got 3 in the last 2 quarters. Gets the lead back out to 10. And again, got to go highlight. Duncan just didn't have to make the reach. He was there defensively. Is crossing over on the outside. Ortiz goes inside and out to, that's Rashad Ortiz who has it now. Retreating away toward the midcourt stripe. Spinning away from the initial defender. Duncan picks him up on the inside, back outside to Ortiz. Puts it down to the right with 9 seconds to shoot. Skip it to the corner, back out to the wing. Ball's down with White, loses it on the three, and then it's taken right back. Reset the shot clock as the Euro step is going to go up and good as Duncan was trying to get the offensive foul. Back out to a 12-point advantage for the Titans as it's off to the far side. Dossela quickly closed out, then back outside with Truax to the near side. Yazzie, Truax playing catch, loses this one on the inside, and then it's picked up and a breakaway going for White as he's going to go up and have it rejected by the rim. He wanted the dunk, instead he got nothing. Back off to the near side, getting into the painted area where eventually tied up is Antonio. Should keep possession with the Falcons as they trail 30-18 and just caught a break. Christian White thought that he was going to make it onto the YouTube. Guess he did for the wrong reasons, though, as he was rejected by the front of the rim. And now with 5:02 to go, the ball's inbounded and up and off the glass is Dossela. 4-point swing after the turnover, and I don't know what the shot clock's doing, but now it's already at 18 as it's deflected into the backcourt. Approaching the three-point line, Pippen, picked up by James. Skip it off to the right side. Fake a pass to the baseline. Only 6 seconds to shoot. Got to wind up a three-pointer with Ortiz. It's off the back rim, but another offensive rebound for the Titans. Back outside after a reset. 35 seconds for Blackburn as he goes inside. And it's eventually deflected and out of bounds off of Daniel Ortiz. 10-point game. Time becoming a little bit of a factor after PALO VERDE was able to extend the lead at the beginning of the second quarter as they're penetrating, try to kick it through the paint, but it's taken right back, trying to get up and over Ortiz, put it up too strong. Duncan's got the offensive rebound. He's no good, but he's fouled. Good day there with the steal after the initial turnover. Duncan crashing the offensive glass as the Falcons doing unto PALO VERDE, as the Titans have been doing to Alchesay. Boy, these Falcons fans are just looking for a reason to come unglued. There's a lot of them. As Duncan's at the charity stripe, trying to get the lead back down to single digits again. First free throw is off the heel. Holbrook still trailing by a couple of possessions as the second free throw is banked in from Duncan. Big game here. He's got to do what he's got to. As the Titans already at the stripe, working it into the front court left side, playing catch back and forth. Pippen and Ortiz as Pippen's going to wind up a three-pointer that's off the side rim. Offensive rebound is nearly had and then punched in the face. A foul is going to be called on who, though? As it looked as if wearing the worst of that was Micah Truax, but apparently he was reaching with his face and now shooting free throws. I'm going to need somebody to explain this one to me. It looked like he stripped the ball away and then got hit in the mouth, as he's now bleeding from one of his facial orifices. I can't tell which. I think it might be the lip, but looked like he had a clean strip and then got popped. And now he's watching the guy who arguably fouled him shoot free throws as the first one's up and good. There's been a few real head scratchers here, but you come down the mountain into hostile territory, what do you expect? As the second one's also good. So Daniel Ortiz makes Truax bleed and then hits a couple of free throws as they're passing out of a trap, nearly I should say, as it's deflected and stolen away, and a traveling violation will give it right back. Blackburn's been doing that a couple of times here. 3:47 to go. It's an 11-point game. Alchesay needs to make a run here. This one bounced out of the trap. Now along the near sideline, Yazzie gives to the arc. Back outside Antonio as he goes to the far side. Quick touch over to James. Three is on the way. It looked good out of his hand, but it's a little too strong. Pippen now has this one trapped on the baseline. Gets this one out of the trap with the left hand. Now over the time stripe with 2 seconds to spare. Blackburn with the alley-oop from midcourt has that up and in. Largest lead for Palo Verde. Back to the bench now is Truax. Remember, he was made to bleed by committing a foul with his face. Inside, and then back to the far side. Still with time to get it over the stripe. Get it to Duncan. Jab step. Throw it toward the block. Alchesay now has to dribble back out toward the Falcon bench. Put it down with the left hand. Pull-up jumper is up and too strong. Not necessarily the shot they were looking for early in the clock. Pippen hesitates to get over the stripe, looking to expand the largest advantage here for the Titans as he goes inside and out. Forces a pass off to Powers. Off to the far side. Blackburn's on the attack. Fire a pass now, back over to Pippen, who's in the corner on the near side. Still lots of time to shoot. He's going to wisely reset. 12 seconds as he's between the rings. Overhand pass, top of the key, Ortiz. He's going to think about it and put up a three-point shot that's off the side rim. Another offensive rebound, though, is had by Groves. Back up top and then fire pass to the corner near side. Three is on the way from Pippen. It's no good, but another offensive rebound, and now a reach-in foul is going to capitalize. 2 offensive boards as the Falcons have been victimizing themselves by not completing these defensive possessions. Got some Falcons fans that are mad at the referees, and I'm suggesting there are times when they could be, but I don't know if this is it, as there's been some offensive rebounding situations that should be frustrating more at this point. Now, security has been asked to come over and keep the sprawling crowd on the other sideline into the corner or better, as they were starting to creep along the baseline. And that was going to be in the act of shooting. It's the third team foul. Wow, that is some NBA grade continuation. Back at the free throw line, remember Ortiz was there most recently after making Micah Truax bleed, as he's now hit 4 free throws that require a little bit of explanation. It's just the third team foul according to the scoreboard. So 36-21. Now Alchesay's really got to start to make it happen. And they're going to the free throw line after a hard take is Yazzie. Wowzers. Daniel Ortiz looked like he was gathering that rebound when he was fouled. And again, unless the scoreboard's wrong, that was only 3 team fouls. As that one rolls off the rim, Alchesay can't afford to squander opportunities. And another one coming up here for Micah Yazzie, and that will bounce in. But still a 14-point game, and now just 10 minutes to play here in this. They're going to get a traveling violation forced on Ortiz. That was fleshy. Two minutes to go. Alchesay perhaps just caught a break. Now really need to get some points out of it, as it's held on the outside. Really extending the zone as this one's bounced toward the foul line. Alchesay has the ball poked away, dives on it, still free. Eventually rolls over to Dasila. Picks it up at the wing. Still lots of time to shoot. It's a crossover here, getting inside, going to the rim, off the glass, it won't fall. Palo Verde with the 36-22 lead. There's a ball fake. Ortiz gets inside, then back out. 3 on the way from Ortiz. It's no good. Rebounds tipped around and finally taken by James. He's got 2 players to beat as he tries to go behind the back. Loose ball fallen on by Dasila. Going to roll right to an open Gaudet, who couldn't get the finish. And now Blackburn's cherry picking again. Puts that up and in as he's fouled. That's the 3rd time here that Blackburn's been able to leak out well before the Alchesay defense was able to recover. And Kosei's got to know, if you're going to go in there and commit the foul, you got to make sure he doesn't get the shot up. at the scorer's table. Jeremy Nosey. Is trying to convert the three-point play. Julian Blackburn. As a lane violation. No, a 10-second violation. Well, that's one you don't see much. So, though after the dead ball, going to be able to extend the defense. Stop just inside the midcourt line, and the pass goes behind Nosey. He's up and down the dribble now. A dangerous pass. Tries to go behind the back, but it's stolen away by Ortiz. And guess what? Blackburn running free. Off the glass to make it an 18-point game. Alchesay right now in the closing moment of the third quarter. Tied it at 7, but that's the closest it's been. Is now crashing into the padding underneath the basket hard. Texas James will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, but a timeout will be taken before he gets there. With 48 seconds to go, Falcons trail 40-22. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Well, after timeout was called, you had Palo Verde's coaching staff working the officials, which, I guess I could understand some frustration, but let's not lose track of how Daniel Ortiz shot 4 free throws after he got a rebound and busted Micah Truax's lip open. Truax still on the bench after he had to come out. So, not wanting to leave anything on the table, I guess. In the tank as the first free throw from Texas James, who went hard into the padding underneath the basket, is not good. Final minute of the third quarter, and Palo Verde, after the lead was trimmed, really with an offensive rebound there, almost had by Yazzie. Instead, it's on the outside and controlled by the Titans, who are in control of the ball game. Winner of this one gets the winner of ALA Ironwood, and question mark. Here's it's off to the right side, controlled by Sir Lance Brown. Back over to the corner, Ortiz, going to wind up a three-pointer, no good, but an offensive rebound, poked away. Here comes Nosey. Defense is back for Palo Verde. He's going to dribble into a three-point shot that's off the back iron. Rebound, tipped around by James, still free. Kosei dives on it, and a jump ball will keep it with Palo Verde, but with just 7 seconds to go. (40-22), the Titans with the advantage. Checking in for the first time, Austin Mason. As Blackburn's going to inbound. He's got 2 players in the front court. Instead goes to Ortiz, who goes right back to Blackburn. Now running along the far side, near sideline, loses it off his foot, but it rolls right to Brown. His teardrop's not good, but that is indicative of how everything has kind of been going Palo Verde's way here as the Titans lead 40-22 after 3 quarters of play. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. When you're ready to start your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. It's now offering bachelor's degree programs in business and education. That's always Northland Pioneer College. As it's an 18-point game, and the Falcons are going to make up something. They're going to have to start getting buckets, and those have been hard to come by, though they're with an early one here in the fourth is Dossela. Gets it down to 16, and now it's taken away in the backcourt, but nearly had at the rim. Instead, stolen away. Mason got a little ahead of himself, and now Blackburn's attacking along the baseline. Puts it up too strong. Putback's up and good. Second chance opportunities continue to be a huge factor in this 18-point lead. 7:24 to go as Dossela's bumped on the outside. Reported score out of Coolidge. Holbrook trailing 44-34. If anybody got a snowflake score, let us know. Right now, Alchesay trailing 42-24. Considering the Horn Auto Center drive of the game in the stoppage of play, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. You got to go back to the transition between the first and second quarters when Palo Verde took a tie game and opened it up eventually into a double-digit lead as they're trying to get into contact and get to the free throw line at least. Instead, it's going to be another breakaway for the Titans as Christian White is able to secure that one. Now hesitating while trying to get to the rim. Dossela had a big game at Winslow that we were able to highlight, but he and the Falcons all having a hard time finding the mark as they're down 20. 7 minutes to go. Falcons have left some points at the free throw line. Dossela not so. He's able to convert the first. So the winner of this one will get the winner of Thatcher and ALA Ironwood. Have a reported score. Page beats Northwest Christian 59-47 as the second free throw from Dossela is not good. Pippin's already inside again with the alley-oop. White can't convert. Rebound is pulled down. Dossela is already straight away. Gets inside the foul line. Puts that one off the square. It's not good. Rebound's tipped. Taken to the rim by Mason to score it. Get the lead down to 17. 6:40 to go. Time is a huge factor. Winner of the Holbrook-Coolidge game is going to get Pushridge and Parker, as now the Falcons fans again calling for a traveling violation. Instead, it's on the outside. Ortiz dribbles inside, hasn't poked away. It'll stay with the Titans. Last we heard, Sabino had a 4-point lead, I believe, over Snowflake. 53-45. Sabino in front. Winner of that one will get Ben Franklin. They're in the third quarter, we're having it reported. Keep the scores coming, y'all. Pippin gets the inbound out toward the midcourt line. He can afford to be very conservative as he's up and down, now along the stripe with 12 seconds to shoot, being pressed there, trying to speed him up a little bit. Is Young. Now he's got to make sure he's not committing a foul as he gets bumped into traffic. Pippin still with the basketball, 4 seconds. Send it back outside. Ortiz through all sorts of contact, puts it up no good, but an offensive rebound is tipped by Pippin. Had on the interior by Powers as he goes up, no good, but the Falcons, when they make the trip back up, are going to be really frustrated thinking about all of these misses on the first shot and just couldn't secure the possession afterwards. (44-27) and at the free throw line with Aaron Powers as he hits the first. It was at one point a 20-point game. Second free throw's off the back rim, nearly with another offensive board. In fact, he's got it. Powers outfights 3 Falcons to maintain possession and extend it. Come to the near side, Ortiz leading 45-27 and in control. This is going to be the third opportunity on this one as it's off to the far side. Daniel Ortiz, sends it back to the corner, and a three-pointer is up and good from Aaron Powers. A Comfort Fit Dentures 3. Palo Verde takes a quick timeout, now extending the lead out to 21. The Falcons got to get the rebounds here with 5:33 to go. There's enough time if they can start getting some shots to go down and the rebounds to get the stops. But right now they're having a hard time with both as they trail 21. It's Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
We have President's Day pricing all month long here at Horn Center. And great deals like this Chevy Silverado with up to $10,850 off and 2.4% APR. Or this Chevy Colorado. All 2024 Colorados have up to $5,100 off and 1.9% APR on approved credit. So come on down to Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more.
Alchesay down 21, needs points as they go into the interior, and that just rolls off the rim, and now rebounds plucked away by Daniel Ortiz. Three-pointers up and no good. But another offensive rebound. Ortiz dribbles into traffic, back outside, extra pass to Pippen. Now he's along the baseline, back outside. Now another three from Powers is up and down. A Comfort Fit Dentures 3, and the Titans are running and hiding. 51-27 as Dossel is able to get another contact foul off on the outside. But right now it's feeling academic. Two minutes left at Coolidge, leading the Roadrunners 47-40. Three-pointers up and no good, but the rebound's tipped and still controlled by the Falcons. Trying to get inside the zone, but losing that one on the penetration was Goudet already up front. Now running into a shot, Valor can't get it to fall, and a rebound's pulled down by the Falcons. 4.5 minutes to go, 51-27. They're trailing as they need points in a hurry. Right now cycling through the offense on the outside with Yazzie as he goes into the traffic, puts it up, an air ball. Well defended by a couple of different Titans. 51-27, Palo Verde with the lead in the ball, 4 minutes remaining. Up and down, Pippen, now forced to move, Young. Goes to the corner, Jackson Tyson. Goes this one inside and around the horn. Nice ball movement here from Palo Verde as Ortiz loses this one on the attack. Still free, 4 seconds to shoot. And a held ball will keep it with Palo Verde, but just 3 seconds on the shot clock. Duncan's checking back in for the Falcons, who are trailing 51-27. 3 seconds left as Pippen makes the break from the outside. Got the nice feed, but just couldn't get the finish. Hurry the pass into the front court left side. Dossela to the foul line, trying to volley his way inside. Puts that one up off the front iron. Rebounds pulled down by Tyson. Here comes Palo Verde, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Pippen again on the interior. Fake a pass as he goes out. Eventually outside. Powers reverses it to the right side. Now Pippen has it back. Whip a pass inside. Ortiz has his shot blocked, but a foul will be called on Duncan. Do they get Duncan? Yes, they do. From behind. And back to the free throw line. And Palo Verde has just been able to disrupt Alchesay's offense and then attack the offensive glass. When this obituary is written, I think that'll be the headline. There's just been so many second chance opportunities. Well, Alchesay has really had to scrap for every point as that one's eventually knocked away, stolen by Pippen. Under 3 minutes to go. as he has it poked away from behind. Long pass outside as two players are down in the backcourt. Dossela loses it on the way up, gets it back. Save it out to Alchesay, goes back to the corner. Dossela, three is on the way. Rattles out, rebound, up and no good, but Petrilli will go to the free throw line. Fourth foul now whistled against Ethan Groves, but his team leads 25 with 2:41 to go. One minute to go, and the Roadrunners down 5, 52-47 at Coolidge. 47-42. As that first free throw is not good, second one is. Right now the Falcons got a little bit, Cesar Bustillo is in there, and blocking foul is called on the far side. Looked like PALO VERDE was also emptying the bench a little bit. Now it's just a lot of players still in Alchesay's rotation out there, so I spoke too soon on both sides. 2.5 minutes to go. That is the second team foul on the Falcons, as Christian White's going to come back out and replace Valor. So now you got most of the rotational units out there, as there's a nice inbound play to White, but he loses it on the way up again. Pass into traffic will be taken right back by Ortiz as he goes to the rim to score. Biggest lead here for PALO VERDE comes with 2 minutes and change left. Inside the arc goes Yazzie all the way to the rim to score. Alchesay on the make, trying to set up the pressure in the backcourt. Ortiz whips a pass over the stripe, had by Rashad Ortiz. Lots of Ortizes here for PALO VERDE. An air ball is going to be gathered in by White and score it. Get the lead right back up to 26 under 2 minutes to play. Deflected in the backcourt. Falcons get it over the stripe with Bustillo as he gets to the arc. Pass in traffic, tipped, and eventually controlled by PALO VERDE. Already inside, Blackburn gets the finish. Interesting here with PALO VERDE. An awful lot of the starting unit out there and still trapping in the backcourt, leading by essentially 30. As checking out here for the Falcons is Gaudet. Alchesay from the foul line rattles out, and this has not dropped here as Duncan goes back up strong. They'll go to the free throw line. (58-30) with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Snowflake eliminated at Sabino just up the road here. As a free throw from Duncan hits the back and front rim and falls. Now got a few players that we haven't seen as much checking in. Duncan will get another one well behind the free throw line. He's got that one up and good. Ball's inbounded to Ortiz, Rashad Ortiz, as there's just 75 seconds left in this one, as it's deflected on the outside, had by Duncan. Dribbles into the front court's right side, and then he'll hand it off to Bustillo. First time that we have seen Truax back out there as he goes inside to Duncan, moving from the left to the right and scores that. 58-34 though, under a minute to go. White bumped in the back court, able to circle and go out to the far sideline, and now elevate a three-pointer from the corner with Brown. It's not good. Rebound's tipped and controlled by Alchesay. Get it up front. Bustillo try to go back to the trailing Truax as he can't get the fall, but he is going to go to the foul line. And Falcons still playing with all sorts of energy. 40 seconds left and they're down 58-34. First time that we have seen Micah Truax since he was bleeding from the lip in the third quarter. That was Well, the game was about 10 or 11. But in hindsight, perhaps we spoke too soon. Snowflake down 6 at Sabino, 57-51. 58-35 here as the clock didn't start. Big crowd now yelling Alchesay. I don't know if Tucson, Arizona knew what to expect with a team from the White Mountain Apache Reservation with an opportunity to come down here and cheer on their boys. They had hundreds. I don't know how many hundreds, but they had a huge crowd. It's already started to thin out a bit. As Ortiz dribbles and gives Tyson right back to Rashad Ortiz. 3 seconds separate the shot and game clocks as Palo Verde's going to advance, get the winner of ALA Ironwood and Thatcher. Side to side, Sir Lance Brown eventually gets this inside to Tyson, couldn't get the finish. Shot clock's off, 10 seconds to play. Alchesay in the backcourt gives way to Bustillo, gets it inside the foul line, runs into the painted area, can't get that to fall, but the buzzer will sound. And Palo Verde secures the home win, knocks off Alchesay 58-36. We'll start wrapping it up after this. It's Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball. iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Lots of Alchesay fans trying to get a picture with their guys as they fall 58-36 here at Palo Verde High School. Titans are going to get the winner of ALA Ironwood and Thatcher. We have a score 57-55 at Sabino is right now leading Snowflake, the last report that we heard. As there's still some hope for some White Mountain basketball to be played here later on in the week. Holbrook also trailing by a couple of possessions at Coolidge. We'll see if we can get some finals for you by the time that this one's all done. As biggest factor here, Palo Verde's defense just made it so hard for the Falcons to find any points as they hold them to 36. In the first half, it looked like Alchesay was getting some clean looks, just couldn't get them to fall. Eventually, the volume that the Titans were able to use, getting to the offensive glass, so many sequences where they had 3 or 4 shots to the foul line after allowing a couple of offensive rebounds from the Falcons. So there's just an awful lot of self-inflicted wounds, but the Falcons fall 58-36, and watch as their season ends. But a huge crowd here coming down the mountain from White River, and just awesome to see as their team falls 58-36, but so supportive all the way to the end. As we'll continue our conversation here right after this. It's Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball. iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
We have President's Day pricing all month long here at Horn Auto Center. And great deals like this Chevy Silverado with up to $10,850 off and 2.4% APR. Or this Chevy Colorado. All 2024 Colorados have up to $5,100 off and 1.9% APR on approved credit. So come on down to Horn Auto Center, the Chevy GMC Cadillac store that saves you more.
58-36 final score here. Alchesay Falls at Palo Verde High School. The Titans are going to advance, get the winner of ALA Ironwood and Thatcher, as we were hoping for a couple of finals. Last we heard, Holbrook was able to keep it close at Coolidge, but seemed to have been trailing throughout. Snowflake likewise had at one point a reported deficit of just 2 at Sabino. But we're holding on here to see if we can get any score that could be reported by any of our listeners. We are greatly appreciative of that as we take a look at the Horn Auto Center drive of the game. Horn Auto Center, Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. That's got to go back to the beginning of the second quarter, followed by a 4-0 run to end the first quarter. The Titans were tied at 7 after had a 5-0 lead early in the first. Falcons able to fight back and make it a 7-7 ball game, but then went into the second quarter trailing 11-7 and then needed more than 5 minutes to get their first points, as that run there starting at the end of the first quarter and going into the second is going to provide the difference. The Horn Auto Center drive of the game, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. Deemer's Glass, the glass men, you just got to highlight everybody in a Titan uniform. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. We need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASS-MAN. I could not keep track of the number of offensive rebounds that the Titans were able to secure. I can just assure you that it was a bunch. And it wasn't necessarily the biggest influence in the ball game, again, because the job again that the Deemers Glass men, one more time, if you need glass for your home or business, Deemers Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemers Glass, 1-888-GLASSMEN, on both ends of the floor. But it was just so much more frustrating, I think, for the hundreds of Alchesay fans watching their team get initial stops, but then cannot break it or continue to get anything after the initial stop, and allowing frequent second, third, and even fourth looks. So frustrations abound there, but credit the Titans for their rebounding. Deemers Glass, call 1-888-GLASS-MAN for all of your glass needs when you need quality glass at affordable prices. This one's tough, though. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game. I'm going to highlight Cameron Pippin. Not necessarily because he was leading in any of the offensive categories. I'm not sure if he was, but, man, he got the offense going. He was able to really direct traffic and keep things flowing. Cameron Pippin from PALO VERDE, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game. Get your windshield by the expert. We won't report anything, as I've already ended snowflake season prematurely once today, so we're going to go ahead and just allow everybody else to respond to that as they have better information. Is our last call here at Palo Verde High School, 5836. Well, we are being told that there is a final. Sabino knocks off Snowflake 59-56. So it might be down to Holbrook and Coolidge. The Bears have been leading that one throughout, though. We'll see if we can get one more final for you. As we thank our sponsors, Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard and Sholo, the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store for the halftime show, Northland Pioneer College helping us with the beginning of each quarter, Horn Auto Center for the drive of the game. Oh, Summit Regional Medical Center. As I got here a little bit late, so I didn't look like anybody was injured, but shout out Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center. Has everything your athlete needs to get you back in the game. Comfort Fit Dentures, there was a couple of three-pointers, not a lot. And then Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. As Alchesay season comes to an end, waiting to see if there's any more boys basketball to be played. Still going to be some girls games, so keep an eye out on italk1067.com or your preferred app to find out what's happening next. Maybe something cooking on Friday. Until then, I'm Derek Palmer for Mel West and all of our excellent camera operators. We hope to be back with you soon, but be happy until then.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pinetop and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemers Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.